the button.
It's done.
And we're live. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to our Thursday night live stream back in our normal spot.
Wind blowing.
Yep, which is cool because it's hot in here today. I don't know if it's all the baking or I don't know what
It was yesterday.
is happening, but it was hot in here today. So welcome to the live stream. Tonight we're going to talk about things that you feel like you've wasted your money on your guitar or your rig over the years as a beginner. Let's say when you just first started and you bought all the things that you were told to buy and then realized later that maybe you only needed a couple of those things. What got me thinking about this was I got a new watch last week, and it's kind of like making 3 or 4 of my other watches redundant. I have a pocket watch like that. I have a pocket knife like that too, where I'm like, once I got this, like some of the other ones I just don't care about. And it's kind of the same thing with guitars. So I have a bunch of guitars for sale right now because I have some real favorites, and those ones are just kind of sitting there, you know? So, and that's not to say I like them any less, but you just figure out that you're like, oh, you're zone in on things that you like. And so you realize, wait a minute, A, maybe it was a waste of money, or B, maybe you've just realigned priorities and you just don't need that stuff anymore. So that's what we want to talk about tonight. Before we get going, do me a favor and go to DylanTalksTone.com and check out pickups, because we don't have sponsors for this stuff. So go check out DylanTalksTone.com and buy some pickups, buy a hat, buy some guitars. So let me tell you, we have 4. I had 5 guitars for sale. I sold 1. I've got 4 left. 3 of them are right here, and the other one's over here. They're listed on the website, but don't buy them. Go to the website. If you're interested in something, shoot me a chat in the little chat thing on the website, and we will make a better deal than what you see on the website, because then we don't have to worry about taxes, and we can do shipping a little different and stuff, and we can save you a few bucks. So just know that what you see on the website is, I just kind of had to do it that way, but so you can see the stuff. But if you want one of those guitars, we have the PRS Fiore is for sale. The Hello Kitty Strat is for sale. The Prototype Batfish is for sale. And the MGK Schecter is for sale. So we have those 4 guitars left. The other thing that we have is we always have a pre-order going. Well, we have a pre-order going right now for our HST, our Hamer Special Tribute collaboration that we do with Texas Toast Guitars. And the reason I'm bringing
Something on your screen. I was like, there's something on my shirt, but it's on your screen.
The reason I'm bringing up the HST pre-order is because we built one as an experiment, and it's almost ready. And here's what I'll tell you. It is in the Bourbon Burst, okay? It is routed for 2 humbuckers. Go ahead.
We got a super chat from Gary Jackson. Thank you, Gary. He said, now I'm a micro sponsor.
Haha, we'll take micro sponsors. We thank you very much for that, Gary Jackson. You get a shout out when you do it too. So the HST that we're building is very much like the ones we've done before. However, we did an experiment because we wanted to see if you like this more, and we put a stop bar tailpiece on it, like a Les Paul. So it is a Hamer Special Tribute, just like the Bourbon Burst one from before, but it has a stop bar tailpiece. If you go to the website right now and purchase that on a pre-order, put 50% down, you still can select pickups and stuff. We're still in that space where we can still work that stuff out and work out the details. But in the guitar, you won't have to wait very long for it either, because it's already painted and it's almost ready for assembly. In fact, I need to make some pickups for it probably next week. Like, if I don't make pickups for it next week, I'm the one holding it up. So one of you needs to go and buy it. Yeah, so there's that. The other thing is our Whatnot auction last week was absolutely a blast. It was so much fun. I'm not going to do it again like that. I can't afford it. The deals on the pickups were just too good. And I can't really afford to do that. But we wanted to try it and see if it was fun. So that was worth it. It was worth it because we could see how fun it was. So we have another one coming up sometime, probably this weekend. I ordered a bunch of fun stuff. It's going to be upgrade night. Okay. And we're going to have auctions starting at $5. Okay. So this is going to be a little different. And it's going to be
Different kind of fun.
Stuff that we don't usually have on the website. So I think it's going to be fun in a different way, a lot more attainable stuff, faster moving. I think it's going to be fun. I just don't know what day yet because I'm waiting for the stuff to get here. So there you go. Another micro sponsor. We're going to start calling them that. Micro sponsors. That's it.
This one is from Mini Guitar Society. Thank you for the super chat. He said, can't let Gary Jackson have all the fun.
Thank you so much. And I appreciate that. And I have not seen your name on a super chat before. So welcome and thank you. And if you've been here and didn't have, thank you for being here anyway. But thanks, since it looks like a new name that I don't recognize. And I apologize if I missed it. The other thing we got to do is we have to do 2 weeks worth of Rig of the Weeks. Because we forgot to do it last week because I was all in a tizzy because of that Whatnot.
We were in the wrong place.
We were in the wrong place, everything. So we've got 2 guitars here to look at. Let's look at these.
That's not it. That's what I just read, right? Okay.
Yep. It's all the one with all the crazy letters.
There we go. Whoa.
Isn't that cool? First of all, he put it on a stair railing. So that's risky, but it's also a very cool photo. I like that a lot.
Yeah. I like that a lot too.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. And it looks like it's got my pickups in it. So we'll take that.
All right, next one.
And then that one's backwards. So that's a lefty.
Look at those plants.
Yeah, we've been doing a lot of plant stuff here lately. So there you go. If you want to get entered into the Rig of the Week, Rig of the Month challenge, you can go to DylanTalksTone.com, scroll down on the front page, and you can enter to win the contest. And next week, we're going to give away some stuff. Also, while you're there, if you haven't signed up for the email list and the text thing, you noticed we haven't been bugging you. For those of you that have signed up, we're not bugging you every day. Just tell you about cool stuff when it comes out. So here's what I want to know. What was your thing that you think you wasted money on?
Your thing.
Mine's pedals. Every pedal I've ever bought is in a drawer in the garage. I'm just not a pedal guy. I'm not.
For sale.
There's reasons.
Okay.
Yep, reasons. Yep. I like to have them around for videos in the future. Some of that stuff I don't want to get rid of because we still use it for videos and this and that. But yeah, there's some of that stuff that could probably go. Anyway, yeah, that's my thing. I just don't pedals. They just sit around every time I get them. I'll buy a Kemper for $800 and be perfectly happy with that because it's got all that stuff in it. And the people that are like, I built my rig because I love building a pedal board.
But what changed? Because you've built many a pedal board.
I have. I think it's because I realized that I can do it much more simply now. Technology changed. It got better. And I don't need it, I don't think. Yeah. I mean, I remember back in the day being a kid having a Boss pedal, and it was a combo pedal, had a bunch of effects in it, and it sucked. And I had a Korg that was terrible. And so I had real pedal boards. I had thousands of dollars worth of pedal. I had a King of Tone. I had all the cool stuff. And now I just don't, I don't care about it at all.
All right. Let's see what folks are saying. First of all, I had to tell you about the picture. What do you call it?
Rig of the week.
No, what's the picture of the video? What do you call that? Your
Thumbnail.
Robert Hastings said, at first glance, that looked like a roll of duct tape. Then I put my glasses on.
That's funny.
Um,
It was a pedal.
yeah, and so I'm assuming that's what Edgar Bradford, he was like, it's new pedal day. So I'm thinking he was thinking you got a new pedal, but
maybe he got one.
Pedal. I don't know.
Yeah, I know everybody loves them. I know that I'm an outlier in that. I know I'm different. I know that most people would disagree with me on that one.
Tim Ziegler said cheap tools.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, you go to Harbor Freight or you buy some Amazon stuff, and then you're like, man, a month later, you're like, you know what? Let me just buy the good ones.
Tazzy Tim said, don't think I wasted money as it was all a learning experience. Sorry, probably not a helpful answer. I think it is.
No, I think that's a very constructive answer. I think that means that you viewed what you were doing as an investment along the way. And I think that's important because you're committed to it. And it's evident because your stuff is so cool. Because you're not only learning guitar, you're building them, which is a whole nother thing.
All right. We do have some questions, but we'll skip on that for now.
Okay. Yeah, if you have questions, guitar questions, even if they're not related, put them in there and we'll catch them.
Sir Buck Wild said, for me, I wasted money on tubes and pickups.
Oh, interesting. Experimenting with them and then realizing you didn't need to? I'm assuming that's what you mean. I get that.
Shane Walton says, I bought a Boss looper but never use it. Lazy.
I bought a looper and I just couldn't ever get the hang of it. I got a buddy that's really good at it, and I'm just like, man, whatever touch he's got, I don't have it.
Mini Guitar Society said, I bought a guitar to impress my friends while I was working in a shop. A complete waste of the cost plus 10% benefit.
Oh, that's funny.
Let's see. Oh, I don't think this is guitar related, but
That's okay.
Nick says electric scooters, and now I can't sell them for anything close to what I paid. So speaking of scooters, did you see in the neighborhood group today that there's just a random scooter in the neighborhood?
Yeah.
And apparently a sales guy was on it, and he left it.
Oh, really?
Like, that's so random.
And it was literally like 3 feet off the curb in the cul-de-sac,
in the street,
just
like,
in the street. Yeah.
Like he got raptured or something.
It's like, I feel like I'm in Nashville right now. Things are everywhere.
Yeah, laying on the ground, yeah. Lime green scooters everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Matthew Altamere said, I bought a keyboard with the intent on learning the keys, but nope, just want to play guitar. Let's see. Oh, Edgar Bradford did have a new pedal day. He said, I just picked up a Fender Santa Ana overdrive pedal on sale at Sweetwater.
Oh, cool.
So it was new for him. Gary Jackson said, back in the day, I wasted money on an 8x10 view camera. Everything involved in it was so expensive.
Yep.
Butch Landry said the economy is designed to take all our money. So we're all just doing our part by buying stuff we don't need.
I mean, if you can't take it with you, you might as well spend it. Follow me for more financial advice.
Wow. Oh my gosh. All right.
I should make some kind of coupon code based on that.
Dog Anderson said raptured. Oh crap, I'm still here. Aren't we all? Here we sit. Okay. There's just like craziness happening and I don't understand it. So I'm just going to go back to the top and we're going to mix in comments with questions.
Okay. And if you have off-topic questions, you're welcome to ask them. If you have guitar questions, yeah, let's let's just have fun.
I don't know if they're talking to me or talking to each other, and I'm like, what?
Okay.
So if you intended it for me to see, you should add something.
Question marks in front of it, or
even if it's not a question,
emojis or something. Yeah.
Something. It's hard to tell who you're talking to. Dr. Tim said, "Isn't Tonewood when playing your guitar get you excited?"
I mean, yeah.
Jason Gale said, "Can I get a price on a pair of 5-wire pickups for my buddy's Schecter Hellraiser?"
I think you emailed me about that. Our center punches are going to be the ones that I would use for that. Those are on the website. What are they, $153 or something? Yeah, that's what I would do. Center punches. Hey, buddy.
Jason Gale said, "What's the prototype? What's it called, and how much is the Schecter?"
The Batfish is the prototype. I think that thing's $1,500. The reason that's $1,500 is that guitar is not actually mine. It's only partially mine. So most of that money is going to Texas Toast when I sell that one. And then the Schecter, I think, is $500 or $600. I can't remember. I think 6. I can't remember on the website. What I have it listed as, something right around there. That guitar is so good. It's so fun. It's one of those, the Schecter PT MGK. It's one of those guitars that, like, whatever you were playing on the guitar that you were playing just before that, when you pick that one up, it makes you just approach it differently and want to play different music. It's just a really cool, I really like it a lot. It's just, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm out of space. I don't have room. This wall is completely full. We had to expand the office in there because work is taking over guitar space. Like, we needed to put more work stuff in that room. So more guitars had to come out, and I'm out of room. Like, I just don't have any more room. And on top of that, which you will all be very excited about, is that I have companies. I've had 4 companies in the last 3 days emailing me, "Hey, we want to send you stuff to review." So now I need room for that. I've got 3 amps here. I've got another amp coming. I've got a guitar here to review. I've got another guitar coming. I've got pedals coming. I've got stuff coming. Like, it's crazy. And I have no room for it. So literally, like, help me out. Just get rid of this stuff just so I can have room to move around. Because you will benefit from it, because our content is going to keep getting better. Guitar Center is so cool. They've been really good to us. And so, yeah, I've got a Les Paul right in there. We're going to review that thing next week. It's going to be awesome. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe tomorrow.
Probably not. Probably next week. I haven't really looked at it.
I did see, Smart Alex said, "Did you sell the Hello Kitty?"
No. It's right over her shoulder, right there. $500.
Shane Walton says, "Anyone want to bet the MGK will be the last to sell?" You should bet whatever amount it is. And
Yeah, I'll bet you 800. I'll bet you $600 right now. I don't know. I bet the PRS is the last to sell because it's the most expensive. And if that one doesn't sell, I'm okay with it, because I really like that guitar. But I like them all. That's the thing. Yeah. Somebody offered me money last night for my Mike McCready Strat, and I always told him no.
Jason Gale said, "My one pedal does everything."
Mine too. It's called a Kemper.
Tom Askey, who I still want to say is Tomaski, says, "Hey, I made it. My chronic fatigue hits hard right about this time, and I've been missing several shows."
Oh, man. Sorry about that. Yeah, and I know he works on the road and stuff. And yeah. He's the windmill. He's the guy that keeps you safe when a windmill blade's going by.
I did not know that.
That's what he does.
That's cool.
Yeah, the humongous windmill blades.
Yeah.
He's the one making sure nobody crashes into it. Yep.
Didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool. Jason Gale said, I don't think I could overspend on anything, but the best spent dollar was on a Dylan pickup for my Les Paul Jr.
Well, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I tend to remember that was a special Les Paul Jr. of some sort.
Special.
No, it was something cool about it. I don't remember, though.
Super chat from Dan King. Thank you for the super chat.
Hey, Dan.
He said, what's the most outlandish experimental pickup you've put together but didn't like its sound?
Ooh.
That's a great question.
You're not going to like the answer.
Dun, dun, dun.
A stacked single coil.
Oh, yeah.
Like a noiseless single coil. Most everything, I'm not saying most everything I try is awesome, but there's a reason for it. Like, okay, this works. Okay, I could see how this could work. Let me make this little adjustment. And of course, then eventually it becomes something, right? I played and played and played and played with stacked single coils, and I took other people's apart, and I really tried, y'all. And I'm not saying they don't sound good. They would probably sell. I can't get behind it. I just can't. I'm like, I don't like this. And I know, I've been listening to Mark from Long Island Watch Company, and he's like, this watch is ugly, but I know you like it. I should sell it anyway. And of course it sells like gangbusters. And I have a hard time with that. Like selling stuff that I just can't get behind, but I know that would sell awesome. And a noiseless pickup is one of them. But I just, and blade Telecaster pickups, double humbucker blade Telecaster pickups, like a Joe Barden. I built 2 sets for one guy in North Carolina, and he loves them. I just can't do it. No. I just can't do it.
Would you ever do special limited run of something that you don't particularly care for, that you don't have to put on your website full time?
Maybe.
That could be fun.
Maybe. We do have a short run of something like that coming up.
Yeah. Whoops. Sneak preview.
Mm-hmm.
I really didn't do that on purpose.
Mm-hmm. We do have a short. I bought 4 of them. And Brianna wound them today. And so we're going to assemble them next week and see if people buy them. Because everybody says, I wish you made this. I wish you made this. And so we'll see. We'll see if they actually wish we made this. Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Grapple with reality.
Oh, I love that
Grapple
name.
is a great word.
Oh, you can take his super chat.
What do you prefer for effects?
I like some delay, spring reverb, and occasionally tremolo. And that's pretty much it. I use the amp for any of my drive sounds. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. And it depends on, like, in the band I played in for a very long time, I just used a little bit of slapback delay because we did like cowpunk stuff, like hard Johnny Cash, basically. So that you a little bit of that slapback and some spring reverb, like on a Fender style amp, and everything on 10. Past that.
Tom Askey said, I'm so glad you said you can't do a looper. I don't know if he's talking to somebody else or you. At least I got mine at a pawn shop. Looks nice on the shelf where it will stay until I pass away.
Yeah, I get it. I tried.
Nick says music related would be a MIDI keyboard. Sits in a closet.
Makes sense.
Tom Askey said, how much for the financial advice? I'll send my CC in a DM.
I get it.
Steve B says, string winder. I tried a few times to make a pickup and kept breaking the wire. Too frustrating for me. Lost my ass on the used market. I'll pay the $140 for a Dylan pickup anytime.
You know what's funny about that? Somebody today just made a comment on one of my videos about on my video about guitars being overpriced, and he's like, I was going to say the same thing about your pickups being overpriced. And I just kind of laughed because I was like, it's funny because the majority of people, not the majority of people, we've taught over 100 people to wind pickups. And there's only one person who ever said anything but I'll just pay the money. And that's Brianna, because she makes money doing it. But, you know, she does it. She works here.
Well, we have somebody that makes their own pickups now, but also he still buys them because he doesn't want to make everything.
He bought 4 or 6 pickups from me last week.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and he makes his own. And he'll tell you, he'll get in the comments right now and tell you he makes a better one than me on this particular, just like I will. You know, if you know, there's other brands that make stuff that's better than mine. But he says that same thing, like he would say the same thing, like just it's not worth all the work, and it is worth what it costs because it's a pain in the butt. It's a pain in the butt.
All right.
Brianna was cussing the pickup winder today. We had one pickup.
It wasn't even Monday. What do you mean?
So let me tell you, it's funny. We were making some Widowmakers today, and we were making some other stuff with 43 gauge wire. And it all went fine. She started the morning with one bridge Widowmaker, and it kept breaking the wire at the same place, same time, everything. I could not figure it out. I was like, well, make something else. Maybe there's something wrong with the bobbin. So she went and made a whole bunch of other stuff. Same spool of wire, had a great morning, got a bunch of stuff done, went back to that pickup, broke the wire again. I was like, okay,
What's wrong with that bobbin?
I'm going to press you a whole new bobbin. We're going to use it completely. Yeah. Let's see if there's a burr on it or something. Still broke it. It was like, this pickup did not want to get made today. I don't know what the heck. And she's like, I'm not using the pickup winder anymore. I'm going to solder some stuff. And so she went and did some other work. She's like, I'll get back to that tomorrow.
That is
so there are days like that.
Shane Walton said, I'm still using a Boss TU2 tuner from 20 years ago. Do old tuners lose their mojo over time? I'm a bit frustrated with mine.
I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. I know they're kind of slow.
Mojo.
I don't know the answer to that.
Bill Callis. Never wasted a penny. Even my first fake Strat that I bought in 1966 wasn't a waste.
I love it when people say that. That means that you're actually really trying to figure stuff out and experiment and view it as an experiment. That's awesome.
Army Phaser. I have a gently used Fiore and McCarty thin line. Only been playing a few months. Can barely play parts of a few songs.
Dude, I am so glad that you bought cool guitars. That makes me very happy. You'll never grow out of those guitars. Those are incredible instruments. Yeah. Speaking of not wasting money, holy smokes.
C Fantastic said, I'm sorry if you answered this in question previously, but are, quote, left-handed pots real? I'm a lefty, and I'm wondering if it's worth the effort to find some and buy them.
They are. They are real because the taper is backwards. So if you have an audio taper pot, it doesn't. So a linear taper pot is 100%. It's like it's a 45-degree line, right? So at 0, it's 0. At 5, it's halfway, and at 10, it's all the way up. A logarithmic or audio taper pot has like a curve to it. Well, if the curve goes this way and you turn the knob backwards, then the curve's going to be backwards. So you have to flip that curve to go this way. Anyway, it's backwards. It'll act backwards. So what happens is, like, it'll turn a lot at the top of the knob from like 10 to 7 and not very much at 1 to 4, or vice versa. You see what I'm saying? Depending on the direction of the taper.
ESL said, do you still have guitars for sale? I messaged you on Insta regarding the Fiore.
I do have them for sale. I apologize. My Instagram is absolutely, it gets really
spammy.
Yeah, I have a hard time keeping up on Instagram massages because, hey, oh, here you are. All right,
Got it.
I got you.
Thanks for
I just
calling that
messaged you
out.
back. Sorry. I have these other spam mailboxes and stuff, and crap gets lost. So
Tazzy Tim said, I had a thought of entering the G-Babe Telly in the Great American Guitar Build-Off. Of course, I will pay the entry fee. Thoughts?
the only thing is that it has been delivered to the customer. And we could get it.
Think it's a good idea.
I don't think it will win. It might. I don't know.
Pretty stinking
It's
cool.
pretty stinking cool.
I don't know what all they judge it on.
I don't either, but I will say that it might be a thing. It might actually be a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let us know, Tim.
Yeah, and I'm sure my nephew will let me borrow it, or my grandson will let me borrow it for a week while I go put it in the show.
He'll miss it. I don't. Oh, Tom Askey's job is cooler than you just described it. He said, I steer the trailers with a remote control.
Oh, see, that is cooler than what I know.
I thought he was like just driving the truck with the flashing lights or something. Not he had a remote control. That's pretty stinking cool. Grapple with reality. I've got 4 Schecter Tellys and Strats. They are all amazing. Gary Jackson, I'm thinking about buying a 3D printer. Would you recommend the one you have?
Yes. Except the Bamboo P2S is the one I have. They just came out with another one that is the same price. It's like $900, and it has a second nozzle. There's a whole bunch of them with a second nozzle, but this one's very interesting the way it works because anyway, check it out. You'll see it on the website.
Ours runs like 24/7.
Yep.
Jerry J. Stone, how are you guys doing with all the growth and interest going on? Are you ramping up your work hours, or how strict do you adhere to a schedule?
So, well, we put another person on, right? And so we've got a full-time employee, which is our daughter, and she is doing awesome. And we are getting busier. Everything is getting busier. Everything is, it's crazy. I have been doing a lot of planning and a lot of laying out of the shop. That's one of the reasons why I'm selling guitars. Like I said, because I'm just trying to make more room for work processes. So we have had to expand some square footage and some storage and some various things like that. I adhere pretty strictly to a schedule in the mornings. And then Brianna comes in and does what she does. And then I turn things over to her in the afternoon. And then my focus ends up being marketing and videos and stuff in the afternoon on some days of the week, but then on other days of the week, it's different. Like and then of course, my health isn't amazing. And so a lot of times I really have to, I can't do anything for more than about 10 or 15 minutes in a row. So I'm very limited. So I have to kind of just do my own thing, but she's in there really, really kicking butt. And, no, it's going great. I feel like I have a plan. I'll just tell you, just to be very transparent, I have a plan, that I want to grow. I'm not going to give you numbers or anything, but I want to grow by a particular percentage in the next 2 years, and then reevaluate, workload and stuff again. But I have a goal. Like, I have goals. There's things I want to accomplish. And to be honest with you, I want to get to a point where we can start making even cooler content for the channel. I would like to do more traveling again. I would like to do more, go do some factory tours. Go, me and Abby Ibarra and her daughter keep talking about getting together and shooting some content. Like, I have all kinds of things all around the country that I would love to do that I just haven't gotten to do. And so we'd like to expand to the point where we would be freed up to do that again. And I think we can.
Jason Gale said that guitar was special. It was given to him.
Okay. I knew there was something cool about it.
Matthew Altamere said, I like acquiring new things, but I have a real trouble with getting rid of things.
I get that.
He said, I still feel bad about every car I got rid of, even the shitty ones. I think about that every time you watch like a car auction. You're like, I had one of those. I had one of those.
I know. And I'm looking at the auction going, oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah. And every car that was $1,500 when I was a kid is worth like 50 grand now. And you're just like, what in the heck, man?
Yep. Can't keep everything forever.
Yeah.
Though.
No.
Scott are good. Sorry. Same. Reverb, tremolo, echo, and wah. Slapback delay is so practical. I play completely dry like 99% of the time though.
Oh, not me. I can't. That to me is like, that's like waking up in the morning and not getting a drink of water. That is like, ugh, no, can't do it. Wah too. When I played live, I would always have a wah. Because that was fun. Like I don't care about it that much. Like but I'm not like, oh, I have to have a wah to have my tone, bro. But like having one and using it, people loved it. So, it was fun.
Super chat from Lee Friedel. Thank you for the super chat.
Yeah,
Lee.
thank you.
He
and welcome.
Said, love your videos. Okay, why can I not read this? What's the sizing issue here? Okay. Sorry. You get moved. I guess they can see me doing this.
Yep, probably.
All right. Lee Friedel. Thank you for the super chat, Lee. He said, love your videos. Have learned a ton. Pretty new at playing. Still looking for a way to make any guitars I have squeal. Keep up the awesome work. Just wondering if you liked the Pabst guitar I've built.
I have seen that, I think, and I dig it. I think it's awesome. I'm like a closet PBR fan. I'm not even a closet PBR fan.
Ice cold PBR fan.
When I first bought, because, I went years without having a lawnmower because we always had somebody else do it. And so I bought a John Deere zero turn last year. The very first thing I did was go down to the corner store and try to find some tall PBRs so I could ride my mower around my yard. And I couldn't find it. There's like 3 corner stores around here. Nobody has it in stock. Bum me out.
There's only like one bar I know that has it. Like nobody has it.
I know. And I don't like going to that bar either.
This is out of order, but Neil McLaughlin says ball caps are okay, but not much of a statement. FYI, no offense. I don't even know what that means.
People really have a hard time with me wearing hats.
Why?
What's wrong with that? I don't know what culture hates on them so much, but no offense taken. I'm not going to change just because you don't like it. But there are people what
kind of a statement are you trying to make?
don't trust anybody who wears a ball cap in the house.
Really?
That is a very regular comment that I get.
Fascinating.
And I'm just like, okay, then don't. Scroll away. I don't care. Like when I see that stuff, it never offends me or upsets me or irritates me or anything. I'm just like, That is such a weird decision-making paradigm.
I mean, I wouldn't have learned though. Like, where does that come from?
I don't
never heard of
know.
that. Like, no shoes in the house. Like, there are some
Yeah,
common
no elbows on the
cultural
table,
things.
whatever. I get it.
Yeah.
And I understand, and I know, I'm sure, because we see signs about it around here, but they're actually usually pretty race-driven.
Yeah.
About like not wearing a cap indoors and stuff. A lot of that is very in the South is very race-driven.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't adhere to it probably on purpose more so than anything, but also just because I just like wearing a hat. I learned this from Philip McKnight. You always have at least one piece of your own merch on in every video.
Really?
Yes.
You're not very good at that.
I do it. Mostly it's the hat. Mostly it's the hat. I have two on now because I got a shirt.
Yeah, but they can't see that.
They
It's
can't.
only on the back.
Yeah, you should see this new shirt we just made.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, no, and that's why I usually wear it is because in videos is because Phil McKnight told me, him and I were having a conversation one time, and he's like, "You need to make sure that you always have some sort of merch."
Interesting.
Yep, in your videos.
And really, he just has to wear a hat because his hair is crazy.
Yeah, I have, and yeah, I'm not bald either. I have lots of crazy hair. Yeah, because that's the other thing. I can't. Is he bald? I never get to see his head. Is he bald?
Oh yeah,
What?
that's what people
Yeah,
think.
yeah. They think I'm bald because I always wear a hat.
Okay, I'm gonna totally digress here and
That's okay.
see what's happening with the hat conversation.
Yeah. No, I love it.
Jason Gale, I've noticed that about you and hats over time. I've watched. Good music is good. I wear either a scally cap or a trucker hat every day. Matt Sanders said the cap isn't backwards though.
It used to be. So
you used to wear a backwards cap?
100% of the time.
I've never seen you wear a backwards cap.
So I always used to wear a flat brim.
You used to ride bikes too, I guess.
Yeah, I used to ride motorcycles probably 89% of the time. So I always had a baseball cap in my tank bag. But also these are just snapbacks because they're branded, these are our swag. But if I wear a serious hat, no, think about it. I would buy fitted New Era caps. They'd usually be New York Yankee caps. And fitted caps I will wear backwards. And I would used to wear them backwards all the time. You can't wear one of these backwards because you look like a dork. I mean, Jason does it, but I don't. Yeah.
Good music is good said, I think my grandfather's funeral is the only day in the last 25 years I haven't worn a hat.
Dude, I have been to funerals and been like, I have never seen that hairline before.
That's so funny.
Yeah. And in the South, it'll be like sunburnt face, like transparent white forehead. Because you never saw this guy without
Grapple
a
with
hat
reality
before.
said, I don't trust people that don't trust people with caps.
Exactly.
Edgar Bradford likes the shirt.
Thanks, man.
Shane Walton said, the problem is that you have a fantastic head of hair for your age, yet you hide it.
Oh, I don't always hide it. I do show it, but yeah.
Okay, this is so funny.
I need to get a haircut, actually.
Nick said, I own my own residential service company. I always try to wear my merch out shopping, such as Costco or grocery.
Same. I put this shirt on purpose because we went to Costco last night. Yep. Buy dog food.
Marcia Murray said, I'm balding, so I may wear a hat more. Yeah, Shane Walton said, no shoes in the house is a cleanliness issue. Never do that in Japan. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I get that. Matt Sanders said, I don't trust anyone in big letters in a fedora. Tazzy Tim said, I always get shocked when you don't wear a cap.
I know. I get that a lot.
Oh. Matt Sanders said, fedoras are a universal sign of danger. What's this show I just watched? Peaky Blinders?
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Anyway, let me get back to the topic here. Grapple with reality said, awesome. I've got a set of your P90s in a Schecter NJ that I converted into a de facto Noventa Strat. It is bad word amazing. Those
Good.
pickups are incredible.
I'm glad you said that because we get that question a lot, and I'm glad that worked for you. That's killer.
Bad word amazing. Buddy Davy says, hi there from Paisley in Scotland. I have a Luna lap steel guitar and would like to replace the 2 humbucker pickups and would be very grateful for your advice.
I would say that if they're regular humbuckers and it's 6-string, then our DAFs would be the move. If you could stand to import them. I know you have a VAT over there that isn't very friendly, but I would say that our DAFs would be the thing. Low output, super clarity. Yeah. I was chatting with Ricky Skaggs, steel player, when I was in Nashville, and we were talking about that. I'm like, what do you want? And he's like, clean, clarity, clean. I'm like, okay, sounds good. Because I've always wondered that.
I had to scroll back. There's a whole conversation happened between I gave him $1, which is a great name, by the way.
Yes.
And Gary Jackson. I gave him $1, said I have an autoimmune issue, which comes and goes. So I get that tired thing. I really struggle doing an 8-hour day with pain, but the fatigue is really frustrating. And Gary Jackson said, autoimmune issues are rough. I feel for you. And then he said, I gave him $1, said the ongoing symptoms make you look lazy. You could hit weights one day, no pain, no injury. Next day, you can't get out of bed without meds. Yes.
That is my entire life. Mm-hmm. I feel you, man. I feel you. I haven't really told, maybe that'll be a story for those of you that have not subscribed to the Dylan Talks Tone 2 channel, Dylan Talks Tone with the number 2. That is me. That is not a fake. Maybe I will use that channel and tell the story. Somebody will view it as complaining because people think every video I make over there is complaining.
Okay. So then this was the part that caught my attention. Unfortunately, I apologize for not seeing anything before that I scroll back and find it. Gary Jackson said, I'm not sure. I have a scare right now. Lung nodules that could be cancer. Getting a PET scan in a week, hoping for the best, though.
Oh, man.
That's tough. But he said he thinks, what did he say? Odds are on his side, he thinks.
Well, thank you
That is
for
a great attitude to go into that.
being here and hanging out with us, and hopefully we can be a distraction for you.
Tom Askey said, autoimmune sucks. I have chronic inflammation from both Lyme disease and mold toxicity.
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. Well, I have a spinal injury, so mine is not like that. Mine's different. But I feel you on the chronic pain thing. I hurt right now. I hurt all the time. And I also feel, we were talking about schedules. I can't really keep one because I might get up in the morning or not. First of all, and I also
that sounds like you're gonna die.
Well, no, I might not be able to. I might not be able to get out of bed. I might walk in here and hurt so bad that I sometimes
he's gonna mess a bunch of stuff up, and
that's what'll happen.
Scream, and then he's like, "Okay,
I'll literally pick up a tool and I'll do something, and I'll hurt so bad I won't even have any coordination.
Or he'll cut himself.
Oh, yep.
Or stub his toe.
Stub my toe. I've probably broken my right little toe. I don't know how many times because that's the side of the body that has more nerve issues because of my injuries. If I cut the grass, I can't even do anything for the whole next day. Well, I can ride the mower, but
so that's the only positive thing about the drought in our favor right now.
Right. I haven't had to cut the grass for like 3 weeks. Yeah, and so like I can ride the mower, but to use the weed whacker, then my hands are worthless for a day and a half. Like I can't feel anything. It's bad.
Talk Dr. Tim said, if I wake up and nothing hurts, I'm looking for Jesus because he must be close.
Dude, I don't remember what that feels like. I think about that all the time. I'm like, I don't even know what it feels like to not hurt. I can't even remember. And then there'll be sometimes I'll be laying in bed and I'll be like, if I don't move, don't touch me. If I don't move, I can feel okay for a second.
Mhm.
And then I move and it's back to
Yep.
real life. Yep.
Goodness. All right. Jason Gale said, did you know that Shel Silverstein wrote A Boy Named Sue
Yep.
and cover of the Rolling Stones performed by Johnny Cash and Dr. Hook respectively?
So every time we did that song, because we used to play that song all the time, and every time we did that song, we would always introduce it as a Shel Silverstein song. Never as a Rolling Stones song and never as a Johnny Cash song. Yep. There's a bunch of Rolling Stones songs, actually, that are not a bunch. There's a couple of Rolling Stones songs that are also Shel Silverstein songs. But we would always introduce him as Shel Silverstein.
I've probably totally lost context of all this stuff now. Shane Walton said, time is more valuable than money for me. I think that is the ultimate decision, right? Always. Like, you're always trading time and money.
Yeah, there's a crossover with it, man. It's weird. You know, we talk about the lawn mowing thing. And I was paying a guy like, I don't know, $75 to mow my lawn. I have a half acre, so it's not small. I was paying him like $75 to mow the lawn, and it has to be done every week. And I was paying him $75 every other week. Well, then he comes to me and says, I need to up it to 150. Well, and then it was raining a lot, and I needed to have it every week. So now I'm like, holy crap, I can't afford this. So, you know, I bought a mower, but yeah, there's always that crossover. There's always that crossover with everything that you have to kind of look at it. And when you're talking about guitar stuff, you know, people make fun of people who will drop a guitar off at Guitar Center to have a new set of strings put on it and the setup checked and stuff. I don't laugh at that because I'm like, you know, it's like dry cleaning to me or something. Like if I can just have that and it's something that I don't have to think about and it's reasonable money-wise to do it, it just depends on that person's priorities. You know, maybe they've got other things going and they don't want to change their own strings. I never judge anybody for that because I'm like, yeah, time is valuable.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
We have like 8 minutes left. Charles Davis said, I've spent money on inexpensive guitars, but I don't think it's a waste of money because I gave them to people who enjoy them.
I love that.
Butch Landry wants to know what happened to the Driving with Dylan videos.
People kept complaining about them because of the noise and stuff. I did think about doing them again on the other channel. The other channel is probably going to get one of the things I'll just tell you. One of the things that I'm working on right now is making sure that this channel stays focused on the right stuff because it's really important. It's important for us to make a living because we want to share the things we want to share so that you know what we've got going so that we can make a living and you can buy pickups and stuff. We also want to be educational. We also want to share new products. We have a lot of stuff going. Like we got stuff to review. So me and my assistant have been talking a lot about how to make sure that we focus this channel and make sure it stays on the right track. And that's one of the reasons why I've kind of started using that other channel for some of the stuff that just doesn't fit here. And so the driving videos may end up there. We actually may do new gear over there too. The whole we used to do like new products, you know, new guitars that came out this week. We may do that over there because there's just not enough days in the week to do the content that I need to do over here and do all that. So, and I like the lack of production over there. I like just hanging out with you guys. In it, kind of like this. It's more real. Not more real. I'm always real, but I don't know. I just like the non-editing thing. It's fun.
Oh, Shane Walton was saying my time is money. It was referring to pickups. I'd rather pay Dylan to do it correctly instead of learning to do it myself.
There,
Learning curve is a thing too. Yeah.
yes.
And it costs money to. It's a big investment to do it yourself.
Yeah, I would say if you're going to learn to make pickups, like the how to make pickups toolkit is probably $1,500.
Yeah.
Right? So, and you could maybe get it done for $1,000, but I kind of doubt it. You know, but I would say $1,500 is probably the move there. And then time. It's a lot of time.
Yeah.
You know, and frustration.
And
Like, how patient
consistency
are
is
you, and
hard.
how consistency is a big thing. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Shane Walton said, "Why drive around in your car when you have such a kick-ass studio?"
Well, that's kind of what I think too.
We just don't leave the house. That's the problem. That's the
Mhm.
problem, Butch. We don't leave the house.
Yep.
Eric69.
Mhm.
I absolutely love my 2 custom Kiesel A2s. Amazing playability, far superior to my 5 sub $200 that are all heavily modified and sound great, but the feeling is 2 different worlds.
So you definitely see some value in that. Dude, I want a Kiesel. I really want one. I don't want to buy one though. I wish they'd give me one. I mean, I hate to say that. It sounds so stupid, but or at least send me one to review or something. Because maybe I don't want one. I'm trying to get rid of stuff, but I really would like to try one.
All right. 4 minutes, 6 things.
Go for
Jerry
it.
J. Stone. Sounds great, guys. I think your content is very good, and I appreciate your time and how you share.
Thank you.
Matt Sanders said Dylan on the road exploring stuff would be awesome.
We did it for 2.5 years. It was awesome.
I gave him $1,
I
said
love that.
he has, I am not going to be able to pronounce this, ankylosing spondylitis. Is basically rheumatoid arthritis in your spine, your immune system attacking your spine. I get back pain. I totally understand.
Wow. Now that I can't imagine. That sounds way different.
Neil McLaughlin said, "Were you ever told that you look like Brad Paisley? Just wondering."
No, but my brother has. You've never seen his profile picture on Instagram when he had Brad Paisley, his face photoshopped onto Brad Paisley's cowboy hat
No.
with this funny smile. Everybody thought he looked like Brad Paisley.
Oh my God.
Yeah, my brother.
Nope.
Yeah, that's really funny.
Sorry, I didn't have as many as I thought.
I wish I could play
Some of
guitar
them
like him.
duplicate.
He's one of the best guitar players on the planet Earth, that
You
guy.
should just play your Paisley guitar. Maybe you could channel Brad Paisley.
Well, I have been playing it more. Yep.
I
That's
just found myself just looking at it tonight.
it's just so
It just
cool,
catches the
isn't
light
it?
just right with the sparkle.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a nice one.
Well, you know, and I've got another guitar coming. I just sent the pickups to Matt for that. And
Shane Walton said he wants an Aristides. You want one?
ooh, I want one of those too. I actually spoke to him. It's one of those things where I have to just be in the right place at the right. Maybe that's what I'll buy when I get all this crap sold. Hey, everybody, buy all this stuff, and then maybe I'll buy an Aristides because he told me that him and I could work on something together. I wouldn't be able to get it for free, but because they're very expensive. But I would be willing to invest in that. Those are cool.
Tom Askey said he doesn't know Brad Paisley, but I like his guitar tech. Ask Zach.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
Well, excellent.
Well, you have any parting words of wisdom or other things
Parting
that you
words
need
of
to share,
wisdom.
off topic or otherwise?
Buy pickups.
Buy guitars.
Make sure. Here's 2 things that I would ask that you would do. Go to DylanTalksTone and sign up for the text thing and the email thing. I promise I'm not going to bug the crap out of you. Okay. We don't do that. But it might be once a week. Okay. Because next week, I'm just going to tell you this. please follow us on Instagram. Can you put the thing back up?
It was never up.
Oh, it's right there.
This one?
Yep, that one. Please follow us on Instagram and go to the website and sign up for the email and the text thing. Starting next week, it is going to be very busy around here content-wise. And I am under like penalty of getting sued by people to not tell you what I am making videos about next week and what you're going to see videos about next week. But let me just say, it's very cool. Not just from me either. Other stuff. We got other stuff coming, world premiere stuff. We've got stuff that we've never done coming out next Friday. So just know that there's a bunch of stuff. Guitar Center sent me a ton. I had to move a bunch of stuff out of this room so you couldn't see it. So starting next week and on into the beginning of May, because May is like some kind of guitar player recording something month. I don't remember. She told me, Alex told me, but from Guitar Center. So there's going to be tons of neat stuff. My emails are blowing up with really cool content coming. And that's how you're going to know how to not miss it. So please do me a favor. And Instagram, please follow us on Instagram because I want to try something. And that's where the first place you're going to see it. Besides Patreon.
And you're going to follow us on Whatnot so you know when we have our next auction.
Whatnot, I'm hoping is going to be Saturday night, if not Sunday night. We just have to see when the parts get here. So
cool.
We'll see y'all, man. This has been really fun. We'll see you tomorrow.